Okay, welcome day 5. Alfredo from Argentina and Nat Wickham in the commentary box for Argentina under-19 men and the US under-19 men. Welcome, Alfredo.
Hola, buenas tardes Natalie. Otra vez compartiendo un comentario con ella. Hoy estamos para comentar Argentina Sub-19 contra Estados Unidos. En el equipo argentino, Federico Machado y Franco Vallejo descansarán. El resto del equipo en la defensa estará Lucas Machete Gianotti, Agustín Pisolato, Bruno Vallejos, Agustín Peraslindo, Tommy Ortiz, Mauro Mouche Núñez, Joaquín el Mellizo, Bueno Pisolato, Vale Bordín y Juanfra Gandolfo. Natalie.
Terrific. So it's the 10th game of a 14-game day today. And there are 2 games going on, one in Court 1, one in Court 2, and both of them are humdingers of games. This game here, Argentina-USA, are 7th versus 8th on the ladder, so Argentina 7th, United States 8th. And in the other court, we have Turkey and we actually have the under-23s, and it's the Turkey versus New Zealand. So 2 really tight games going on at the moment, and we've just lost our live stream, our vision. But while we're waiting for that to come back in, like I said, 10 games out of 14 today. It's a huge day for these guys. This will be their second game today, I think, Alfredo.
Bueno, hoy el partido no es un partido más, es un partido en donde se pueden ir definiendo algún cruce. Argentina y Estados Unidos generalmente ha estado muy parejo en los equipos de elite. Veremos qué demuestra el equipo argentino, sin contar con Fede Machado, que ha sido en los últimos partidos uno de los que ha definido en los últimos metros. Ya arrancó el partido, Natalie.
Yeah, it's actually the first game for these boys today. They'll have one more game tomorrow before the finals. So as we can see, there's been an infringement called. We have the US in black going from left to right and Argentina in white going from right to left. And the infringement has been called against Argentina right up on their goal end in their defence. So looking at how the United States set up for this free, they seem to be pushed right against the wall, which is an unusual way to try and attack the goals.
Bueno, recordamos que Argentina está jugando de blanco, Estados Unidos de negro. Ahora el juego está Argentina defendiendo en la esquina derecha. El árbitro está marcando que hay una falta, pero que sigue el juego. Creo que marca una falta, se para el partido. Me parece que va a sacar a un jugador. A ver, no. Tenemos un tiro advantage en contra, Natalie.
Okay, so thank you, Alfredo. We've got some live chat in, Alfredo, and someone is saying, hello, Alfred, Jeremiah. A nice call out for you. Thank you, Jeremiah. Again, we've got a player thrown out here for Argentina. And Alfredo, who is that player?
Bueno, me parece que por esa falta ha salido Agustín Pérez Lindo. Solamente un minuto, pero bueno, estamos defendiendo con 5. Aprovechamos para darle un saludo a Jeremías Oviedo, al búnker femenina de la calle Tandil, a Bianquita Ragusa y a Mauro Nagle.
Yeah, and again, it's been called up against the Argentinians. You expect the puck to be moved more towards the centre of the goal as these infringements keep on happening within 5 metres of the end wall. So the Americans setting up for the free, and you think they want to be attacking the middle of the goal, but the Argentinians have defended it again along the back wall and into the corner. So this is really tight, and neither team wanting to open it up just yet. Alfredo.
Bueno, Estados Unidos sigue presionando, Argentina no ha podido salir de su campo de juego, seguimos defendiendo con 5, veremos cómo resulta, ahí está saliendo un relevo, a ver, veamos cómo se sigue desarrollando el partido, Natalie.
Yeah, look, an interesting time to sub for, a very dangerous time to sub for the Argentinian team, but luckily there was an infringement pulled up against the United States, so the Argentinians can regroup. They should still probably have someone in the sin bin, I think. No, it might be back in the water. look at this lovely opening up of play by the United States boys and the Argentinians centering it through the middle. And it's just bam, bam, heads battling heads at the moment. And another infringement call. Alfredo.
Bueno, después de 4 minutos de asedio de Estados Unidos, salimos con un tiro libre, a ver si podemos progresar. Ya creo que tendríamos que estar con 6 jugadores en este momento. Sale el equipo argentino hacia la izquierda, vuelve a entrar a la derecha, tratan de entrar por el centro, es robado el tejo por un jugador estadounidense. Ahí se está disputando el tejo, ahí se está escapando un jugador de Estados Unidos. Ahí la defensa argentina está tratando de cortar, Natalie.
Yeah, look, I'm loving watching this hockey, Alfredo. Both teams are wanting to keep possession, maximise the time they have the puck. None of them want to present it too far in front of them because they don't want to give it to the opposition. And I'm seeing some terrific curls, some cuts at 45, and the pressure from the Argentinians is really intense. Again, a curl, and there's the support coming through. At some point, they're going to have to bring it into the middle to try and go for the goal tray, trough, the bin, whatever you want to call it. So the infringement has been called against the United States. Alfredo.
Bueno, ahora Argentina metiendo presión, tratando de salir por los flancos. Hace una falta Estados Unidos, tenemos un nuevo tiro libre, un poquito más adelantado en el campo de juego. Sale el equipo argentino hacia la mitad. Tratan de buscar compañía, es cortado por un jugador de Estados Unidos, vuelven a entrar por el medio, vuelve a recuperar Estados Unidos, Natalie.
Look, that was an interesting one, Alfredo. The Argentinian swam it across the pool. He curled when he probably didn't even need to, because what happened was the United States are reading those frees, and the Argentinian curled, looked for support, but the American just sat in that position and was able to regain. Oh, you're lovely, thank you. Regain possession. Looking on the other court, Alfredo, we've got the under-23 men, New Zealand 1 and Turkey 2. Another close game, Alfredo.
Bueno, ahí saca una advantage Estados Unidos, se va hacia la pared izquierda. Parece que hubo, por la seña del árbitro, un adelantamiento antes de que toque el tejo, así que volvemos a tener un tiro advantage en contra. El equipo retrocede 3 metros más, Natalie.
Yeah, look, it's a big day for all these kids, these under-23s and under-19s. We're the 5th day into the tournament. The under-19s and under-23s mostly playing either 2 or 1 game a day. They've got one more game tomorrow, before the final seedings for the finals. And we've seen today already 10 games down in both courts, so that's a total of 20 games. There have been so many draws, games with only 1 goal in it, because all the teams now know where they are in the seeding and are trying to get in a good position to then be in a good place for the finals at the end of the round robin. Alfredo.
Bueno, Estados Unidos vuelve a ejercer presión sobre el equipo argentino. Estamos defendiendo sobre nuestra esquina derecha. Ahora el juego está en una meseta. Veremos ahora cuando la cámara nos muestre. Corta el partido el árbitro. Veremos que cobra una falta de stick del equipo de Estados Unidos. Ahí estamos viendo que está relevando parte del equipo argentino. Veremos cómo salimos con este advantage a favor. Estamos muy cerca de la pared derecha. Veremos si se animan a una diagonal a la pared izquierda. Natalie.
Yeah, look, neither team have called a timeout yet. That usually doesn't happen until after a goal's scored, either to settle a team down or for the team that hasn't scored the goal to reset, refocus. So it's 7 minutes into the first half. Away from the sub bench, they have been managing to get some fresh legs into the court. But you'll see now as the game comes back over this side, we should get some more subbing happening. And the Americans taking advantage there. They need to get a new player in to defend this attack by Argentina. I'll just quickly go through the USA team. We've got 1 Zach Outram, 2 Eric Mai, 3 Ryan Situ, 4 Quantum Zoe, 5 Raymond Dye, Benjamin Ziegler is 6, Calvin Chan 7, Justin Lee 8, Dayak Cabrera 9 and 10, Ben Leo with the coach Holland Yar. So it's against Argentina on the camera side, and America taking the flick up, favouring the wall side a little. Alfredo.
Había hecho un lindo avance Joaco Pisolato por la izquierda, pero cobraron una falta en contra. Ahora recupera de nuevo Argentina. trata de salir por el medio, ir a ver si se encuentran los jugadores. Ahí la parte media hay un corte de juego, una obstrucción. Sí, una obstrucción de un jugador argentino, así que tenemos un tiro advantage en contra en la mitad de la pileta, Natalie.
Yeah, these boys will be really feeling it now. I think something's got to give. They obviously they're finished up 7th and 8th on the seeding, and you can see that they're so close, very close teams. If we look at their goals for and against, they've both got similar stats again with Argentina 4 goals for, United States 2, and both teams have conceded quite a few goals against the big teams that are at the top of the ladder. It's really important for the winner of this team because it will put them in a better position for the finals. So they really they're putting their hearts on the line because this game means a lot. So once again, we see it in the defence for Argentina. United States setting up with 2 in front of the puck. You'd think you'd be wanting to put a few more players up forward to get that punch into the goal tray because once again, Argentina clearing it into the corner, Alfredo.
Bueno, ahora el partido está muy parejo, pero Argentina ha cometido varias faltas seguidas, se nos está acercando de a poco Estados Unidos, hay un nuevo cobro, están sacando un jugador argentino afuera por una falta reiterada tal vez, veremos quién está saliendo, es el número 5, Agustín Pérez Lindo.
Yeah, look, it's nothing more frustrating with a break or a subbing foul because you get a player out of the water for such a tame foul, and it is a pure mistake. Look at this break. The infringement was called. I thought that Argentina were going to get away with that nice cross across the pool. But interestingly, they didn't play advantage because it's still Argentina's puck. So they're going to have to reset, ready for this free. Let's see how they set up for their freeze. And I think we've got a timeout for America, which, an interesting timeout, Alfredo, because Argentina are 1 down. You think that the Americans would just want to keep on putting the pressure on the back line while these guys are tired. This is actually allowing them time to have a big deep breath and reset themselves to defend, Alfredo.
Bueno, Argentina logra salir de la presión, logra una falta del equipo de Estados Unidos. El equipo de Estados Unidos pide minutos, así que ahora veremos si aprovecha el técnico Juan Facundo Susara para darles algunas indicaciones a los chicos. El juego está muy parejo, pero Argentina en los últimos minutos ha cometido muchas faltas y aunque Estados Unidos no ha hecho entradas francas, se ha ido aproximando de a poco al arco argentino. A ver, veremos para qué pared arranca ahora en este advantage, Natalie.
And hola to everyone in Argentina that's taking part in our live chat. It's great to have you on board. It's terrific. We need a few people from the US on our live chat so we can do some call-outs for your boys. I love seeing the way that they set up for the free pucks. It's to your advantage, and you really want to set up in a way that's going to maximise that advantage. And we've just had someone thrown out from Argentina. I think it's number 8. I think, Alfredo, can you see?
Bueno, hay una falta, parece que un tiro muy peligroso a la cara de un jugador argentino, vuelve a sacar a otro jugador, no alcanzo a ver todavía el número del que está en la banca, pero estamos defendiendo con 4 porque creo que todavía Agustín Pérez Lindo todavía está en la banca de castigo, ahí Argentina defendiéndose en la esquina, lo vemos ahí al Agustín Pisolato tratando de bancar la presión. Ahora haciendo una pequeña obstrucción el jugador argentino, tratamos de salir por la pared. Ahí Estados Unidos nos está presionando, son más jugadores obviamente. Ahí trabando el juego Argentina para que no centralice. Vuelven a cortar. Ahora el juego se hace de ida y vuelta, se están prestando el tejo. Sigue Argentina tratando de llevar a la esquina. Estados Unidos todavía no puede resolver de salir hacia el medio, Natalie.
Look, we've got some great vision here in the corner, and the intensity is just amazing. They had to important the Argentinians when they're bringing it out of, on that wall that they don't throw their shoulder in and obstruct the Americans. an infringement's been pulled up, gee, the refs are doing a good job. We've got 3 refs in the water. They rotate around the pool in a way that one ref is always watching the stuff that's happening off the puck, and 2 refs are watching the puck and the players that are in the contest. So we've had so many fair calls. I think the players will be really happy with this refereeing. They try and keep the momentum going. They play advantage as much as they can so that the team that has been infringed against doesn't lose too much of the momentum by pulling up a foul when they can be playing on. So Argentina 1 against 3 Americans pushing up the wall, looking for support from his back line, and they're still penetrating. This is looking really good, Alfredo.
Bueno, ahora el juego se está haciendo muy físico. El que está afuera es Tomás Ortiz. Ahí tratamos de bancar, estamos con 5. Vuelve a haber una falta, pero esta vez de un jugador de Estados Unidos. Se empareja un poquito de 5 contra 5. Veremos cómo resuelve ahora. Tenemos un lindo tiro libre advantage a favor en la mitad de la pileta. Veremos si se puede aplicar algunas de las jugadas que han estado viendo con Facundo Susara, Natalie.
Yeah, looking at these boys too, they're all very similar in stature. They're very neat and slender players, fast and very manoeuvrable. And another kick out, number 7, I think, for Calvin Chan. I can. Number 7, Sept. Yeah, so Calvin, keeping your friend company in the sin bin, that's not the way to go. You don't want 2 players out on the sin bin. So hopefully the Argentinians can capitalise on the Americans being 2 down. 4 in the water in defence. Argentina, this is the perfect opportunity for you to open it up and take it into the middle, Alfredo.
Bueno, ahí estábamos viendo muy buena finta de Joaquín Pisolato. Le vuelven a hacer una falta, sacan a otro jugador, están con 4. Creo que es oportunidad y el momento de abrir el marcador. Ahora Estados Unidos está jugando sobre la esquina, tratando de que pasen los segundos, de tratar de recuperar a los jugadores que tienen afuera. Ahora tratando de centralizar. Ahí se está filtrando un jugador. Ahí hay que meter presión. Ahí lo vemos a Lucas Ferreira metiendo polenta. Vuelve Estados Unidos a llevar a la esquina. Se para el juego. Hay una falta de un jugador argentino. Zafa de la presión Estados Unidos. Veremos si no deja salir a Estados Unidos de su campo, Natalie.
Yeah, look, I don't think the I'm sure that Alfredo has just said exactly the same thing. The Argentinians aren't making it easy for themselves when they're trying to attack that corner, doing the old crocodile roll under their body. They really did need to open it up, and the Americans have only got four in the water. It's so easy for the Americans just to keep on recycling along that wall. If the Argentinians had brought it out from the wall and attacked the centre of goal, that's where they'll find the spaces. So another player, number 10, Ben Leo. Number 10 sitting on the side. The Americans, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not very smart. You don't want to leave your players down. We're already in half-time, Alfredo, and Americans will be coming out with 5 and Argentina with 6. So half-time break, and it's still 0-0.
Bueno, el partido ha estado muy parejo. Veíamos en estos últimos minutos cómo se ponían de enfáticos los jueces con las faltas y con las obstrucciones. Estados Unidos creo que va a arrancar seguramente el segundo tiempo con 5 hombres. Creo que ahora es el momento de que Facundo y Sebastián hablen con el equipo, hacer una estrategia, porque creo que para el equipo sería muy bueno arrancar con un gol y que este partido se vaya abriendo, que hasta ahora está muy cerrado, muy parejo, muy físico para mi gusto. Creo que no ha habido oportunidad de que los centrales argentinos se puedan combinar con los delanteros, así que veremos cómo resulta el segundo tiempo, Natalie.
Yeah, and looking in the other court, Alfredo, we've got Turkey on 4 and New Zealand on 1 in the under-23 competition. There's a huge crowd in the stadium, the Hobart Aquatic Centre, on this very chilly Tuesday night. and they're getting a really good game next door as they are in this court. So it'd be interesting to just keep an eye on that game in court 1 between the under 23 Turkey versus New Zealand. I'd expect New Zealand will come back pretty intensely in the second half. But in this court, it's anyone's game. The window is still widely open for both teams to put it in the tray, the bin, the trough, the goal. Here we go. We've got 1 minute before restart. It'd be interesting to know what the coaches were saying to their teams. I would imagine they'd just be reminding them about the basic strategies that they have agreed that they will play tonight. And with the YouTube, we have 397,823 minutes of viewing, which is equivalent to 276 days of viewing on YouTube. So well done all those people hitting. We have had 50,555 people viewing, most of those from Argentina, Colombia, New Zealand and Australia, which means, Southern Hemisphere. I think the time is the right time for us. And we're ready to start the second half, Alfredo.
Bueno, estamos viendo que hay muy buena audiencia para este partido. Están escribiendo mucho en el muro. Aprovechamos para saludar a Mauro Nasle nuevamente, a Jeremías Oviedo, que está prendido, a Alicia Galera, que a pesar de que su hija Luciana Contardi ya no juega, sigue con el equipo argentino haciéndole el aguante. Los saludamos a Alfredo y a Adriana Femenía, de ahí de la calle Tandil. Arranca nuevamente el partido. Veremos cómo desarrolla este juego Argentina, teniendo en cuenta que tiene jugadores de más. Por lo que veo acá en la pantalla, tenemos uno nosotros afuera y Estados Unidos 3. Veremos si es así. Esto es lo que me marca la pantalla, Natalie.
Yeah, thank you, Alfredo. And with the GoFundMe.com / I can't remember the rest of the address, but you'll find on the website we've raised $2,660, which is going part way to funding all the monitors, the cabling, the cameras, everything for this championships. And we want to hit the $10,000 target, because if we can prove that we can fund all this AV equipment and then share it around the world, Canada at the next Elites will be able to use this equipment. And if you're viewing this streaming and you like what you see, get online, chuck in $1, chuck in $2, whatever you can afford, because every little bit will help. And this equipment will be used again in Canada and hopefully in Sheffield in 2 years' time at the next Age Championships. So I'd really appreciate your help. Back to the game. We have got United States defending fiercely there.
Bueno, Argentina metiendo presión ahí, que tenemos jugadores de más. Hay una falta de un jugador estadounidense y por obstrucción, y vuelve a sacar un jugador. No sé si son 4 afuera, son 4 jugadores. Ya entró, acá me dicen en la cabina que ya entró uno nuevo, pero siguen manteniendo 3 jugadores afuera. Tommy Ortiz todavía no entra, así que hay superioridad numérica de Argentina. Veremos si podemos resolver este ataque y abrir el marcador, Natalie.
Yeah, so it's 4 United States. So we're back into cinque for United States in the water. We've still got uno in the sin bin. The Argentinians, it looks like a time. No, not a timeout, however. Just uno out. Yep, resetting for a free in front of goals. And United States taking it onto the back line of Argentina. Oh, sorry, the other way around, in fact. So United States have 4 on the bottom. Argentina only attacking with 1. Someone's got to get in there to help him out, because number 5 for the US, Raymond Dye, it was too easy to defend there. Though it's been pulled up as chopping. And Raymond, what a giveaway. Thrown out, so we're back to 4 in defence. And set in attack. And Alfredo.
Buena presión del equipo argentino. Ahora Estados Unidos con 2 hombres afuera. Creo que es el momento de venir con la avalancha y hacer el primer gol. A ver, se viene Argentina ahí. Todos los jugadores abajo. Me parece que termina en gol. Sí, gol de Argentina. El número 12.
Vamos.
12, Maurito Mouche Núñez, el 12. Sí, señores. Argentina logra abrir el marcador, Natalie.
Yeah, bien, that's great. Well done for Argentina. So they've broken the flow. Unfortunately, it was when US were down players. It's always nice to score a goal when it's 6-on-6, but US, you'd have to be pretty unhappy with this. You've got two players in the bin, and it's a restart of play. Four players simming out from US, and well done. You have to go and win that strike. You want to be able to take it wide and get the pressure straight off your backs. But look, they're hitting a brick wall of Argentinian players. We've got both players back in for United States, so there's now a full 6-on-6, Alfredo.
Bueno, Estados Unidos sale con todo, ahí vuelve a recuperar el jugador que estaba afuera, somos 6 contra 6, veremos cómo banca este momento Argentina presionando para que no pueda progresar Estados Unidos en el campo de juego. Ahí están en la pared derecha, no está muy claro el juego, hay un cobro. El número 11, Valentín Bordín, es sacado por una falta, una obstrucción, así que estamos con 5 ahora, veremos cómo resulta el juego, Natalie.
Yeah, the refs are really stamping their authority on the game, and it's just fantastic. I've seen so many calls against unsportsmanlike behaviour, and when your tempers are, you're on the edge, you're really feeling aggressive. It's important not to use that aggressive in a negative way. So the refs are just pulling that up and saying, "Hey guys, reset." They're pulling up the gloving, the stick infringements and obstructions, and not afraid to throw people out, which is great because, as anyone knows that has done any reffing, if you don't pull it up straight away, the game deteriorates very quickly. And especially we've got a drive coming from the Americans, and it's really dangerous, right in front of goal. And look at that, it's been swum out. Alfredo, did you see that?
Me parece que fue gol o no, fue penal. Penal gol. Sí, penal gol de Estados Unidos. Empata el partido. Estábamos con 5. Tus impresiones, Natalie.
Wow, that was really unlucky. I thought he'd done a beautiful clearance across the tray there. But that just now evens the scores. 1-1, 1-1, Argentina, USA. Resetting, this is a really critical strike. So it looks like America really got the jump on that and have got to the puck well ahead of Argentina. But let's see what they can do with it. It's just a battle at the moment, and it's pulled up again.
Bueno, hubo una distracción ahí en la salida. Estados Unidos salió bien. Está Argentina un poquito retrasado, pero Franco Vallejos salió a tiempo, pudo cortar y le cometieron una falta. No, perdón, Bruno Vallejo, el número 4. Así que ahora veremos con una advantage cómo salimos de este momento que estábamos dominando y nos empatan. Así que ahí hablando Facundo con el equipo, a ver si sale alguna jugada desde la pared para poder arrimar y volver a estar arriba en el marcador, Natalie.
Yeah, Holland called the timeout for the USA men, but Pablo in there talking to his boys, and it's always top secret what's said in those little gatherings, but you'd presume that Pablo would just be saying, boys, clean hockey, get possession, play your game, and hopefully that's enough to counteract the USA. The USA coach Holland would be telling his boys, great job on that last goal. Reset, breathe deeply, and the goals should take care of themselves. So it's a long wait for this start, but we're all set up and ready to go. Looks like, was it Argentina with the puck? Yep, and crossing it straight into the middle.
Bueno, ahí estábamos viendo que estaban por sacar el advantage entre Joaquín Pisolato y Tomás Ortiz. Veremos si pueden ponerle polenta un poquito, apretar el acelerador. Ahí está tratando de... Ahí está el 11, la agarra Valentín Bordín, la trata para buscar con un compañero atrás para tratar de hacer una medialuna y entrar por el medio. Es cortado el juego por un jugador de Estados Unidos. Hay una escapada, hay peligro ahí. Corta con lo justo Agustín, me parece, Natalie.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think it was kind of lucky that the refs pulled that up because the American had a massive run, but he just blindly flicked it behind him, which is really unusual. Pete Vanderwood, the ref there, looking to make a call on that. You think when you've got a run like that, you've got to give it off straight to one of your black sticks to keep the momentum. There's no point just flicking it blindly back, because that was a pretty quick run and he hadn't allowed his team enough time to catch up. So we've got one of the Argentinians sitting out in the sin bin, wearing Naji fins, which are our major sponsors. Good to see the young boys in those fast, pretty resilient fins that are manoeuvrable and really quick on the acceleration. Fredo.
Bueno, ahí vemos que sacaron a un jugador, me parece que es el 4 Bruno Vallejo, por esa escapada y esa falsa táctica, pero bueno, estamos sufriendo ahora porque estamos defendiendo con 5. Argentina tratando de progresar por la pared derecha. Hay una nueva falta del equipo argentino, así que a seguir bancando este momento, Natalie.
7 minutes to go in the second half, and it's still even scores. In the game next to us, it's still locked in as 4-1 Turkey and New Zealand, and the crowd are hushed in. They just don't know what to think, because both games are really locked down here. The Americans driving it straight up to the back wall, which, get it up there, you're getting it into the fence, that's wise. Attacking along the back wall, but Argentina very good at bringing it off, although it looks like it hasn't worked for them this time, and the Americans pushed it along, and we've got an infringement called. I'd be surprised. The Americans were in a good position to have it on their stick, but look, it's been called for a stick foul. So Americans been pushed back, and Argentina, with 5 in the water, have a chance to regroup.
Bueno, una peligrosa diagonal de un jugador de Estados Unidos. La verdad que creó mucho peligro. Hubo una falta en el último momento del jugador estadounidense, así que estamos zafando porque venía todo el equipo, se estaba metiendo en campo argentino. Ahora volvemos a tratar de salir por el lado izquierdo. Seguimos teniendo a Bruno Vallejos afuera. Veremos cómo banca Argentina y trata de salir de este momento. Ahora trata de salir por la pared izquierda, por la pared derecha de la defensa. Ahí muy físico el juego ahora en este momento. Está metiendo mucha polenta Agustín. Bueno.
Yeah, number 2 called up for gloving.
Sí.
It looked like actually the Americans weren't happy with something that was happening down there, and it's ended up being called against them. The Argentinians were fierce on the wall, and they just had one after the other. Crossing it, a little curl. They really do like those crosses and curls, but unfortunately when they curl, they're giving it to a player who takes it straight back into the place rather than cutting a 45 and a different angle. Interesting strategy. Definitely something through this terrific filming with our 6 cameras and clear water that coaches can watch and make some good coaching calls from what they can see happening in the water. So an American chopping on the glove, I think, and he is being pushed back. So number 4, Quantum. Nice name, Quantum. I like it. That's a powerful name, but been pushed back in this instance, Alfredo.
Bueno, ahí vimos cómo venía como un avión Bruno Vallejos. Se llevó por delante como 2 o 3 jugadores, logró la falta. Tenemos otro tiro libre Atlanta a favor. Veremos si ahora puede progresar nuevamente el equipo argentino. Ahí es frenado, ahí está bancando la parada ahí Estados Unidos. Muy parejo el partido ahora. Natalie.
Yeah, okay, so looks like we've got a player that is out for 2 minutes. So that was number 5. Was it 5? 9? I can't quite see. Makes it hard. It was number 9. Number 9 on his arm there. So Dayak Cabrera, people back home, you need to give him a hard time for being subbed out. I think anyone that gets sin bin, should be made to pay, and I'm sure they'll be fined by the rest of their team for that one. Argentina right up on the back wall, and they really do like the back wall, the Argentinians, which, number 5 for America, well held Raymond, probably a bit more of an experienced player, didn't give it away, looked around for his teammates to help him drag it out, and doing a quick sub, perfect time for a sub, fresh player in, and we should see the Americans start to push it down the wall, but no, well done Argentina, pounding it back. Another infringement.
Bueno, el partido ahora un poco sucio, no hay buen juego. se están prestando la pastilla, muchas faltas. Acaban de sacar a Dayan Cabrera, por suerte, porque tiene un tamaño que parece sub-25. Así que veremos ahora Argentina si puede cortar este juego. Hay un lanzamiento muy bueno, pero es cortado por la defensa argentina. Por los medios están tratando de progresar por el lado derecho. Estados Unidos llevándolo a la esquina. Ahí están relevando para tener aire y poder defender este ataque argentino. A ver si progresa, Natalie.
Yeah, and look at 1-1 at with only 2.5 minutes to go. If this game ends in a draw, it comes down then if they end at the same place in the seedings. They look at the head-to-head battles, and then they look at a few other things before they get to goals against. But they don't go into extra time in this round robin. It's not until the finals that we go into extra time, and if extra time is played out, then it's the sudden death, which is always a hard place to be. Now, America taking the puck all in his own, this guy, and he's still down there with a double team. Not much backup though. Where's his backs? You know, they were a bit slack, got caught a bit flat-finned. They should have been right up his fins and looking to cross it. So Argentina have broken that big push, Alfredo.
Bueno, no hay mucha claridad en el juego ahora. Argentina está tratando de aprovechar ese hombre de más. Hay una buena cortada por el medio. Hay una escapada. Necesitan compañía. Está 1 contra 1. Necesitamos compañía ahí, necesita encontrar un centro. A Estados Unidos logra cortar, va a la esquina. Qué linda oportunidad para haber hecho un gol. A ver, corta el juego el árbitro. No, sigue el juego ahí. Va y viene, están en la esquina ahí tratando de centralizar a Argentina. Ahí hay una escapada de un jugador estadounidense, Natalie.
Oh, look, I can't believe that. In the corner after that big drive. What a drive for the Argentinian. The Americans took it in the corner and it's far away from the sub bench, right in their defence, and someone subs. But amazingly, it paid off. And America have been able to drive it up the wall all the way up to 2/3 of the way up the pool. But well done, Argentina. They've cleared it, come to the other side. They're using the whole court. Fantastic possession. But he's got to keep his head up. That American just came out of nowhere and slammed him with the puck, Alfredo.
Ahí venía Agustín Pisolato, venía con todo, fue frenado, después le agarró a Agustín Pérez Lindo, pero cobran falta en contra del equipo argentino. Ahí los árbitros están hablando entre ellos. Va a sacar 2 minutos a un jugador argentino. A ver a quién.
Well, he was calling a timeout. I'm not quite sure what was happening there. He was definitely calling a timeout. Maybe it was a ref's timeout. But I think we've got one player I think we've got one player over that's been sin-binned. And America really putting the pressure on Argentina. Again, he's going to attack that back wall. I just wish these boys had opened it up. The girls do try and swim the 45s a little bit more than these boys, and that was a very dangerous flick.
Un lanzamiento muy peligroso de un jugador argentino.
2 minutes.
Sí. Lo marca el árbitro, se marca la cabeza con un puño cerrado. Me parece que es Joaquín Pisolato, el número 6, me parece. A ver si no me equivoco. Joaquín estaba tratando de salir de la zona, pero con un tiro. El número 3, Agustín Pisolato.
Yeah, so 2 boys in the sin bin. Look at this. And this is the reverse of what happened a little bit earlier with America with 4 in the water, Argentina with 6. Now it's the exact opposite. And the Americans will have the puck right in front of goals. There'll be 4 defenders, refs ready to start play. The Americans have got 3 on the tray. If I was the coach, I'd be saying, oh, you boys, get up there. One person taking the flick. They've got to get this in. Timeout for America, I think. And we've got the Argentinian coach in there talking to his 4 boys. Maybe he called the timeout.
Bueno, Argentina se ha quedado con 4 jugadores. Están faltando 22 segundos. Momento complicado para defender. Veremos si Facundo Susara puede ajustar ahí las marcas, porque este partido está muy comprometido en este momento. Estados Unidos tiene 6 hombres, Argentina 4, y tienen un tiro libre muy cejado al arco argentino. Veremos cómo se resuelve, Natalie.
Yeah, great. We've got a fantastic match here. The Turkish have just defeated the New Zealand team 6-1, and I just know there's a whole lot of New Zealanders up in the stands. They'll be pretty disappointed. 6-1, that's a big, big margin. Okay, we're just about to start play. We've got 3 Americans crowding the puck there. The left half taking it and swimming it straight into the middle. They've got to keep on channeling it into the middle. Argentina will be looking at swimming it back along the wall, and it looks like they've cleared it. What a fantastic clearance. Straight under the sub bench, where they'll be looking at getting 2 fresh players in pretty soon, Alfredo.
Bueno, Argentina defendiendo con el cuchillo entre los dientes, se lo lleva a la esquina a puro aguapesa. Vamos con los 4 ahí, los 4 fantásticos. Hay una... se terminó el tiempo, bueno, fue empate nomás, el partido estuvo muy parejo, tuvimos a punto de perderlo, pero los 4 fantásticos ahí en el último instante bancaron a los 6 estadounidenses y esto termina 1-1, Natalie.
Look, thank you, Alfredo. I'm Nat Wickham. I'm going to go out in the pool deck and see if I can talk to some of these boys out there. Alfredo, always nice. Thank you very much.
Natalie,
Yeah.
un gusto haber estado contigo. Un saludo a toda la gente de Argentina. ¿No hay cámara? No camera. Ah. Just chit chat. Bueno. Vení, es sin cámara, así que pero lo hacemos audio. Bueno, acá estamos con el capitán argentino Lucas Machete Janotic. Impresiones del partido, Lucas.
La verdad, Estados Unidos fue con todo. Pensamos que iba a ir un poco más suave. Nosotros nos confiamos de más. Nos perdimos muchas posibilidades de gol. Estados Unidos nunca tuvo posibilidad de gol. Un mal arbitraje, por eso nos cobra un penal gol que nunca había sido.
El momento creo que más impresionante que viene el partido fue en el último minuto defendiendo con 4.
Sí, la verdad que mucha garra, defendiendo con 4 para no perder el partido. A pesar de todas las expulsiones, del mal arbitraje, así todo pudimos mantener el resultado.
¿Quiénes eran los 4 que estaban en esa defensa?
En la defensa era Joaquín Pisolato, yo, Lucas Gianotti, Tommy Ortiz y Agustín Pérez Lindo.
Bueno, felicitaciones porque la verdad que los 4 bancaron a 6 de Estados Unidos y pudimos empatar el partido. Un saludo a la gente de Argentina, el último saludo de Lucas Gianotti acá.
Saludos a todos y muchas gracias por apoyarnos.
Look, here we go, Ryan. My name's Nat. Great game. It was such a close game. Both your teams seem to be very similar in the way you play.
When we were scrimmaging against them, they had quite a lot of swing arounds, and we had to compensate for that. So a lot of our players were reading it early on their swing arounds, and we were making sure they were contained to the wall. I gotta admit, Argentinians, they have a really good mid presence, and the way they curl and cancel out players and cycle, which is really good from the teams that I've seen.
Yeah, I totally agree. Having been commentating that and watching the whole game, the Argentinians do curl a lot. And you guys were still putting the pressure on, though. So this is your last game for the day. You've got a big game tomorrow. That was 6 versus 7, I think. And, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how you go tomorrow. Do you know who you're playing tomorrow?
I don't remember. My captain knows, yeah.
No, fair enough. Look, thanks very much, Ryan. Thanks for coming to the mic. And hopefully all the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
Did you want to do a call out for anyone?
Yes. I want to shout out to all the players out there that helped us, especially the elite men's group, Greg Appling, Matt Blair, Rhett, all the San Francisco coaches. They helped us out greatly when I started as a junior, and now I play competitively, and it's great.
Terrific. Okay, cheers, Ryan. See you.